What's up, YouTube? We're back, and I'm here with a topic. Man, we're about to talk about what's about to be flowing on in this. I said flowing on. What's about to be going on in this world, man? I really try not to dive into it. I really try not to talk a lot about what's exactly going on in the world, but I feel like this week it needs to be talked about because no one else is saying anything about it. So we're gonna get into it. So we're not gonna say exactly what's going on the planet, but we're just gonna create an idealistic version of what's going on in on the planet. So something is going on outside of all of us, right? So there's uncertainty, there's a lot of backlash, there's a lot of talk, a lot of conspiracies, a lot going on the planet. And I'm talking to you as another human being, another you now. I don't know everything, you know what I mean? I don't know a lot, you know what I mean? I just know what I know. And what I know. So we're going to get into what my version of what I think is going on. So honestly, I believe that there is a huge, and when I say huge, I feel like there is a huge power grab going on in this world. And hear me out. I believe, honestly, you got to realize we're all spiritual beings having the same human experience, right? So we're looking at a box, a TV, hold on, or a phone. Hold on, let me show you exactly. I want you to picture what I'm saying. We're looking at a TV, something made by another person for answers. So maybe we should start going within for the answers instead of looking out here for answers, because I don't believe that everything out here is for us. I believe that everything in here is for us, because we can create what we see out there with what we have in here, right? So if we use that same logic, then that means what's going on outside of us was created by in here. So in my head, we're all one. So what is the reason for pushing out something like this so massively on a massive scale, trying to get everyone in their human experience in the same dimension? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me, because using critical thinking, I realize that whoever created this already knows. Whoever created the thing that they're trying to put inside of us already knows that they're not going to be able to get everyone on the planet, because there's people sitting here, there's people that don't have TVs, there's people that don't have technology, there's humans on this planet that don't have technology to even know what's going on right now. Like, you know what I mean? We're all on different servers, we're all doing different things, we're all in our own little realities. We're all having our own experience, right? So if they can make you feel like they can touch you through wherever they're telling you that you need to go do this or you need to go do that, then you're going to act in your reality and go get touched. You know what I mean? You're going to go in that dimension because you think that it's affecting you. You think it's you. You're really thinking that it's affecting you if you don't do this. You know what I mean? But in reality, in real reality, we're all each other, having the same experience. So I feel like they're trying to get into us. They're trying to get real personal with us, like on a different level than they had in any previous years before this. Because you got to realize we're all on this planet. So where did this come from? First of all right, it came from the planet. So that means it was already on the planet. So it's not coming from space. You know what I mean? So we didn't have the before, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say it, but we didn't have it before, and we were doing pretty fine. And now they're using the PCR test, which the guy literally said it's not supposed to be used for the certain thing that we're talking about. And they're still just giving it to people. And they're still tagging people, whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? I personally just don't get involved in anything outside of myself. Honestly, I don't watch TV. I don't really have friends. I don't really talk to people. I don't go to the hospital for my issues. I mean, I do, But like I said, remember that video I made like a couple months back when I cut my finger and I went to the hospital and I was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Now I owe $900 for them sewing my finger up. Like, you know what I mean? That was dumb. Like, you know what I mean? It was just dumb on my end. To be honest, I was just kind of in fear. You know what I mean? I was bleeding out a lot, but I would have healed. You know what I mean? We're multidimensional. We're going to heal. So I was just in fear. So I went to the hospital. Like, that was the first thing that came to my mind. But like I said, there's a lot of people in fear. When they see stuff like this, they get in that lower vibration of fear and they start to vibrate on fear. So when you vibrate on fear, you're not getting anything but more fear back. You're not elevating. You're just vibrating on fear. So if you just stay in fear every single day, you're in fear. So when the actual thing that's scaring you comes, then you're just gonna be like, all right, well, I'm scared, so this is gonna save me, and then make me feel like I'm not afraid anymore, and I don't have to be afraid because I know that I did this. You know what I mean? But in reality, that fear doesn't exist. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that only have technology to sit here and look at what you're afraid of right now. You know what I mean? There's people out in the desert. There's people out in the forest. You know what I mean? There's humans like us out in the forest. They're out doing what they got to do. You know what I mean? They're not even looking at the TV. They're not looking at nothing. They just worried about this and what's going on in the forest. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to get some worms right now. And you worry about, oh my God, something's about to come in our homes and kill us. Like, you know what I mean? Nothing's coming in your homes. You're letting it in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing's out there to get you unless you go and interact with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm safe. You know what I mean? I'm not even thinking about that. You know what I mean? I try not to. That's why I'm making a video about it, because I just want to get off my consciousness. I'll never have to talk about it again. But I see a lot of people in my family and a lot of people that are close in my family really afraid of what's going on. And I'm not, like, you can literally see I'm not afraid of what's going on. I really don't pay it no mind, because every year before this, I've never had to do anything like that. You know what I mean? So now they're just trying to control us. And I can literally just sit where I'm at and see that they're trying to put us in a reality, in their reality. Do you understand what I'm saying? So say, all right, here's an example. So in one reality, there's this sticker, right, that does so much that it can give you powers and do all this other stuff and all this other stuff. But you're not in that reality. You're in the reality where you didn't get that sticker, right? So once you get that sticker that somebody else made, a little whatever, and you put it on yourself, and now you're in that reality of, if something happens to you, you did it to yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're literally living out the reality of, you did that to yourself, so now you gotta suffer the consequences of everything that happens after that. You know what I mean? Cause and effect. So I'm not talking about it no more. That was just to get it off my chest. You know what I mean? I felt that in my spirit, so I let it out. You know what I mean? I had to talk to somebody about it. If y'all got anything else to say about it, I'm not saying that what's going on isn't real, but I mean, obviously, it's got to be some sort of real, something that is obviously happening, but you can't let it literally affect you, because if you let it affect you, then you're letting it affect everything after you, because you're reacting onto it, and every reaction has a reaction. So you don't even want to get in the cog to be reacting and all this extra stuff. Just separate yourself, and you don't gotta worry about it. Just go about your day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's gonna end, or all this other stuff is, if you don't pay attention to it, it's gonna end. But if you know exactly, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? We're all having the same experience. We're all going in one direction. So if you're in fear right now and you're afraid of everything that's happening right now in this fear world that they're trying to portray to us, then you need to start vibrating on love and realize that you're going to be here. You're either going to be in the fear, or you're going to overcome that fear and realize that love reigns supreme. You are love. You're literally infinite consciousness inside of this body. Like, you're literally infinite consciousness. You can do whatever you want. You can either be controlled by fear, or you can lead with love. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are love. This energy vessel, you are love. So I just wanted to get that across to you guys. December 1st is the first of the year. Man, It's a lot going on. Not a lot supposed to go on this year. A lot supposed to go on by the end of this year. I don't know. You know what I mean? This is all conspiracy. You know what I mean? Well, what I said before wasn't conspiracy, but what they're saying is supposed to go on is conspiracy. I don't really know. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not the end all be all, but I'm just saying what I feel I had to say off of my spirit. This is me doing what I feel I had to do. You know what I mean? But so if you with these videos, man, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back.